Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I don't know what that means, so I'm going to let it go. Um, so this morning oops, let me see if I can see comments. Okay. This morning I'm testing a new profile platform. So we'll see how this goes and see if anybody can see this and all that good stuff. But we were supposed to do a live stream last night, talk about multiverse splitting and 3D to 5D. Good morning, Linda Winward. And the new software that we were going to use for all the teachers to come on wouldn't let the teachers on. So we didn't get to do our broadcast last night, which is so sad because we had 7 teachers that were going to talk about the multiverse last night, and they tried and tried and tried, and we can only get one teacher in. And then 15 minutes into her and Sam talking, because they were waiting for other teachers, it dropped them. And I'm like, oh, come on. Now, I had used that software for a couple weeks. I do have cards that I'm going to pull a card from, but then it just disappeared. So we didn't get to do our broadcast last night. So I went, oh, hell no. That obviously isn't the software for us. So what we're doing, good morning. I'm checking out this software. We have someone coming to pick up chickens, and then we have something we have to be at the shop for at 10 o'clock. So I'm here, right now, living in this moment, doing readings, checking out the software. So what I found out with the software is we have a lot of little widgets we can add to it. That's really cool, but I can't do it until I decide I like it, and then I pay for it. There's that. So, but so far, I like what I see with this stuff. So please let me know how clear it comes through. If you feel there's a lot of lag, all those things. I'm Lisa Fry today, and all those things. Okay, so let's pull a collective card for the morning. I don't feel like that's the deck for the collective card. Where are we pulling from? I keep wanting to go here, and I haven't pulled from this deck in a very long time. How's everybody today? What is your word for the day? If you had a word for your day, what would it be? What would your word be? Okay. I haven't pulled from this deck in a really long time. Sam's going to come in. Oh, awesome. Thank you, April. How are you? Good morning, Katrina. And here's the other plus. On the other software, I couldn't see Facebook names. And here I can. And they tried telling me, oh, that's not possible. I'm like, it just fall off a turnip truck. Chill. I like that word for the morning. Good morning, Corey. How are you this morning? So, one more time. Okay. Fantabulous. I love it. Magically magnificent. You guys are coming up with some good stuff. I'm battling the morning sun this morning, and I have curtains here, and it's still coming through. Oh, this is about right. Oh, okay. This is wonderful. So this is a wonderful pull this morning. I kind of needed this. The first card is talking about the collection of people, of family, and how family is different, right? Good morning, Sandy Sargent. Family isn't always blood, correct? I mean, I have a best friend that I've had since I was 8 years old, and she's my family. She's my family. People in the membership, they're my family because we have created that. It's not something we were born into, but we created it because we are all part of a soul circle that found each other. We found each other. That's how you walk up to somebody and you go, you ever had this moment when you walk up and you go, I feel like I know you. How do I know you? And you cannot come up with a connection, but you just know that person. That is one soul recognizing another soul and saying, we should like be on social media. We should be talking. We should be chatting together. We should be figuring out why we are who we are when it's soul sisters, right? Bringing that connection because our souls recognized each other. We place those, good morning, Sherry Ann. We place those moments, good morning, Darcy, those moments in front of us. On the other side, we go, you know what? You're going to run into me at this point, this point, this point, and this point. where you are on your soul journey is going to dictate which point you recognize me. Same thing goes with soulmates, twin flames, all those things. Good morning, Laura. I am trying out a new software this morning after last night's debacle. We're trying out a new software this morning. So far, I like what I see. So I'm happy at this point. Last software, I couldn't get the Facebook names to show, and that made me unhappy right out the gate. Good morning, Paula. Good morning, Heather Johns. How the heck are you? So don't discount feeling that connection to somebody you don't even know. We're here to make connections. We are here to learn. We are here to experience. And if that experience involves that other soul that you've run into, yay. Right? Now, you will also run into souls in this lifetime you want no damn thing to do with. And that's okay too. You know when you walk up to somebody, this is a big part of being an empath, right? Good morning, Deborah. When you walk up to somebody and you're like, I don't think so, not today. My husband's in the barn. He misses me. Husband? No, they just snuck in. All right. All right. I'll be out in a bit. Bye. The duck snuck into the chicken pen. And the chickens are going to a new home. So he's like, are the ducks going too? I'm like, no. No, the ducks aren't leaving. But the same thing happens when we run into somebody we know we do not want anything to do with, right? Who's run into somebody that you want, not today, not today. And you just walk in the other direction. The key is not giving them another thought. If they bother you, don't give them another thought. Just go about your day. Don't worry about it. It's okay. We run into those people for a reason as well. But this whole reading is about a collection of people that are searching. This first card is called the Spirit of Family. The Spirit of Family. Good morning, Lisa Phillips. I am on early. I always feel bad if I come on too early. I feel like 10 o'clock seems like everybody's good time. When we outgrow people, we outgrow them. We have people come in the membership and they outgrow us. And I'm so happy they outgrow us because that means they're out looking for something else. And maybe the puzzle pieces didn't fit quite right and they're off doing something else. Yay! They may come back, they may not. As we grow, we learn, we move on because we're always looking for what brings us joy. And a gift can be anything in life. And I'm never, we try to look at gifts as, okay, just accept, enjoy, love, be grateful for, and move forward. But we're always looking for the next thing, right? We always want that next thing to feed the soul, which we should be doing. That's what we're here for. My voice is gravelly this morning. I wonder why. But it's okay. So when you put these two together, you find that you have a soul family of people that are searching for new things, right? Be on the watch out for this because we never know everything. Ancestor of knowing. We never know everything. We are not masters on this side, right? This side is school. The other side is school too. Think of the other side of our journey when we pass and we move on to the other side as being a whole new school reviewing this school. How cool is that? So we're like in the practical right now. And the other side, we actually get to sit down and go, okay, let's see. We are not supposed to know everything. We absolutely are not, right? Let's see what we did. How did we react to the situation? How did we react to this soul? How do we improve? So we're in our practical exam right now. It's like the driving test. We're in our driving test, damn it. That's the wonder of the world. I've never taken a driving test. Like never. I've taken an exam, like you take the written exam, but I've never taken a physical driving test in my life. It is, right? It's a great analogy. In Michigan, when I was a kid, they just went, well, you must know how to write something, so here, have a license. You have a medical family that you've grown to love in the past 9 years. Yeah, you're moving, right, to Pennsylvania. But Where's Shannon? I don't see her. But yeah, this is our practical. And we are always learning, we're always growing, we're always expanding. Ooh, I spit. So on the other side, we can go, ooh, look what we learned this time. Ooh, look at me, Lucky Charms. But it's a growing process, a learning process, and we want to do it with somebody else, with some other souls. That's important. Shannon Sargent. I was talking about you, Shannon. I was. So that's what we do. We learn and we grow with family. It's part of it. How boring would it be if we walked through life just zombified and we just did our stuff and we didn't pay any attention to the things that the sparkly objects on the side? The sparkly objects are our people, right? Now, I better not put it that way. No. Now I can pull from the wisdom of the elders. Now I can do that. Soul family, that's what we learn, right? We learn from our soul family. Everybody that was really deeply involved. Thank you, Lisa Phillips. Everybody that's deeply involved in our life. Everybody that bounces into our life and then leaves again. They're there for a purpose. We set it up. That's so funny. I have a guide off to the side thing going, you remember when you were in kindergarten? And some of you remember this, some of you won't. They used to have like a felt board, and you were in your kindergarten, and they would take all these things and they would put them on the felt board, and you made a scene. It was beautiful. At least we did. And then you could always change it. You always go up and move things on the board, change the weather for the day. There's my husband. He's gonna be like, "What the hell are you doing?" But that's kind of what we do on the other side. Let's try this. Let's try that. And good morning. Live. So be careful what you say. Keep it PC, sir. Anywho.
You make it sound like I would say something inappropriate.
In the comfort of his own home.
And you'd be right.
He could say anything. Sam. Sam. That's Laura.
I'm working on it.
Laura. This is Sam.
Laura.
Yeah, Lisa Phillips, you guys came around the same time. Everybody says, good morning, Sam. I'm so glad he's home too. I have so many projects for him.
Yeah. Just getting to my desk
is a project.
A desk project almost.
It is.
Yeah.
Good morning, Sibley. You done?
No.
Okay. So.
Yeah. And of course they're here.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Well, good seeing y'all.
There was Sam. Good luck, everybody. They can take as many as they want.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. So, chickens are leaving. Thank God. Chickens. So many chickens. There's so many chickens. I would go outside. There's like 70 chickens. I kid you not. My flower beds didn't stand a chance this year. Anyways, Mother Earth, the drum, talking about the drum beat of everything that we do. Our whole lives, they're part of a synchronicity, right? And there's some new beginnings going on, and we need to set intentions for everything to be uplifting. The chickens are leaving the building. Even at the store, people are coming in distressed. Okay, people coming in distressed. And all I can say is do not be distressed. No, Shannon, not all of them. Because that's what we put out into the world. That's what we get back. So let's put out hope. Let's put out hope. That's all I can say. No, not all of the chickens are. No, we're selling the chickens, some of the chickens, because there's so many of them. Sherry Ann, I have an answer for you on this. I know your heart hurts. Sherry Ann lost her sister. I know your heart hurts. When somebody passes, usually they're around for just a couple weeks. Yeah, do not fear, do not worry. There is a higher plan. That's all we can associate that with, right? that we can go, there's more coming, we're good. I wonder what this does. Oh, good, I can block users too. Good to know. They stick around for a week to 2 weeks after passing to make sure everybody is good. So if you have felt that comfort, if you've just felt like, oh my gosh, I feel like she's here, just know that's a valid, very, very valid. They come into comfort. A lot of times they'll stay and watch their services and things like that. And then they move over to do some healing. They may be gone from this realm for 3, 4, 5 months. It depends on the age of the soul. So there's no set time on how long they're over on the other side doing their healing, because earth is hard, right? And then they're enabled to come back. They're able to come back. They've done sufficient healing. And I can already tell you, good morning, Meredith Reed. I can always already tell you that she'll let you know when she's around. There's a small thing that she'll be like, hey, this is me. Oh, look, I even have a ticker over here. I can see that I have 21 people in. It's a new software. Wait, what's this do? Oh, no, no, don't touch that. No, don't touch that. Got it. Okay, don't touch it. Not touching that again. Um, yeah, they go to the healing temple within, life between lives or whatever you want to consider it. Is Isis on? Isis! I'm testing new software. I really like it so far. The other one, when I first used it, I was like, this one I like. I can add widgets and stuff. I like widgets. Good morning, Renee Pollitt. How are you this morning? Lisa Phillips says, and this is how things come. This is how messages come. She says, my step nephew passed on Thursday. We're very, very sorry. That is so sad, Lisa Phillips. I got a perfect visual of him kissing his daughter goodnight on the cheek afterwards. I got chills. This is how they come across. They give us no more crashing computers. Last night was a debacle. But they come across with these visuals sometimes, and they say, hey, remember this? They'll give you an image. You'll feel a hug. You feel something in your heart that's just like full. Stuff like that. You may hear her voice. There's just so many different ways they can come across. So be open to that. And I know you are. Pay attention, and that's when they come across. So last night we were supposed to have a live stream of several of the teachers from the My Mystical Life psychic development membership, the community, where we were going to come on and talk about 3D to 5D, multiverse splitting, things like that. We will reschedule this. But the streaming software that I went to use last night, because our regular software went and doubled overnight. So we've been searching for new streaming software. And it wouldn't let a majority of the teachers in. It only let one teacher in. And then when Sam and that teacher were talking, Laura, after 15 minutes, I mean, I was here. His hands were not touching a thing. It just shut it off. And I was like, but it wasn't the first time it had done it. It had done it with me during a live. And I went, you know what? Never mind. So this is what we're doing this morning, is we're testing this software. And I really want to test some other things. But if I touch buttons, it makes me nervous. I am not supposed to touch buttons. Yes, I believe Laura's correct too. And I'm going to say I believe that because it's my belief, right? It's okay, Jessie. She says, time doesn't exist for those who've passed. Absolutely. Time doesn't exist for us except in our minds as well. Jessie had a intuitive practice at the store last night, a live intuitive practice. And I think it went over very, very well. Would you agree with that, Jessie? When I left, there were quite a few people there. And good morning, B. 2 weeks before your husband come through in a dream. That's awesome, Paula. That is awesome. Beth Fry, hi, how are you, girl? It just depends on the age of the soul. Younger souls will take longer to heal, and older souls they go do their thing, and they know what they're doing. They do their healing, and they come back. A lot of times they don't even need a greeter soul, someone, that guide to help them through just the transitions. They just know what they're doing, and they move on. Anyhow, so can I get a whoop whoop in the room? Yeah, I think that Jesse's live stream went really well, or live class went really well last night. You see shadow people out of the corner of your eye or the front, Laura or Paula? Corner of your eye or front? You saw your grandfather? I hope it doesn't take long to catch these chickens. This is for Beth Fry. This is not the right deck. Beth. Choices, situations. Jennifer Dugan, good morning. Beth, choices, situations, trying to do the right thing. Sometimes it's really hard, isn't it? Sometimes it's really hard, and I'm pulling out the tarot, so sorry. But you have a wonderful heart. Any choices you have to make will come from your heart. I don't know where that shuffling type came from. I think, Beth, I would love for you to take a step back from some situations. You need to take a step back from some situations. You're very, very close, and you're having a hard time in the heart. You need a little breathing room, and you need it. I know it's like the world's probably worst time to take a vacation for you for some reason, but I mean, I know your mother. You help take care of your mother, but you need some breathing time for yourself, not to go take care of or be a caretaker, but you need some time for yourself where you can just step away and be like, I need a minute. I need a minute. You definitely need a minute. So I'm going to answer that. I'm going to attempt to answer that, Lisa Phillips, in just a minute. Oh my goodness. Are you okay, Beth? Do you need to come in and sit down for a while and get a hug, girl? I just see a lot of internal struggle, not being able to get past some internal struggles, just not feeling a whole lot of steady ground for you, an emotional upset, feeling like there's a lack. Oh, I'm so glad, because it's there for you, girl. At the end of this, you're going to feel better. At the end of this struggle that you're going through right now, because there's a lot of wands reversed, and then struggle, and then, just not feeling as if you are stepping into your own path efficiently, happily. How's that? You'll feel this will be good for you. You need to do this. This will be good for you. Okay, so Paula, the shadow people out the corner of your eyes, those are spirit guides and past loved ones that are able to make themselves known out the side, peripheral vision. Peripheral vision is different than front vision. The rods and cones. Good morning, Peggy Dollar. The rods and cones in the front of the eye don't let your eye see the wavelength that spirit comes across at. This is the only way they can be seen. And that fast thing like that is spirit letting itself be known. Lisa Phillips, if you make a plan on how to meet before someone dies, does it come to fruition, like meet under the apple tree at midnight? I don't know if it does the meet at the apple tree under the midnight, but I do know that people have very, very successfully said, when you pass, give me a sign, and they set up a sign, and it does happen. I've had a lot of people ask me if I did that with Bill, because we knew the whole time I was there, we knew Bill was not coming out the other end of that, right? It just happened very suddenly the way it did. But we did not set up a way, but yet he still did it. And a lot of it was when you set that, oh, don't be scared of them, Paula. No, don't be scared of them. It's just part of spiritual development. That's all. Yeah, it's speak to them, because if you see them, try not to look at them. It's a natural instinct, right? But just kind of be like aware of them and be okay with it. But Bill and I didn't set anything up. But what he did do, which blew my mind, because he didn't take a break. He let everybody know. He let a lot of people know. Who in the feed did Bill go to the night he passed away? Is there anybody that Bill went to the night he passed away in the feed here? Because he came to me, and then to my very much surprise, the next day I was getting messages. The Bill came across last night. Bill came across, did Bill? Because I don't think I let everybody know that Bill had passed. And people were messaging me like, is Bill okay? I'm like, define okay. Not really. I was a mess. But they can come across. You can set it up, but it just is a matter of the soul. Once again, how old is the soul? How determined are they to come across? How connected are you? All those things. I don't know about meet under the apple tree at midnight. I'm not under anybody's apple tree at midnight to go check. Anyhow, I hope that's helpful. All right. Well, I have to go rehome chickens. I'm very pleased this is done. Yeah, right. Good to know. Good to know. But we can do that. I didn't. It seemed very morbid to me with Bill, although we did joke about him and his condition. Him and I did. It was a coping mechanism. But no, I just couldn't do it. He still does it though. All right. I'm very pleased with how this went. This broadcast software. I like this. I can see everybody. I think I can see everybody. I don't know that. Yeah, I don't know how to tell if somebody's on YouTube or on Facebook. It doesn't show me that yet, but I think I'll be working with this for a little bit and seeing how it goes. All right, everybody. I'm going to go help chase chickens. Wish she had a video camera. Me too. No, they're in the stall. So I will talk to you guys later. Have a great afternoon. Find light, find love, find joy. Feel divine because you are. Heather Johns, we need to do, you have a wonderful day too, Linda. Oh, great. Thank you, Katrina. And if Mr. Fry were in here, you're on Facebook? Yeah, I'll have it when I buy the software, because I'm doing the free trial. I'll be able to have the ticker of who's on what platform, so that'll help. But everybody, have a great afternoon. Enjoy your day. It's a beautiful Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday, and I will talk to you guys later. All right, guys. Thank you.